Hey everyone, Trent here.
Along with Julia.
And we're starting something new today. We are watching an episode of MODOK, If This Be MODOK, episode 1 of the new series on Hulu. And, well, for us in Australia, Star. So I think in the US, all the episodes have been released so far, but we're getting the short end of the stick in the merry old land of Oz and getting one episode weekly. So we thought, let's make a series of this, and hopefully we'll be doing some more of these episodic reactions as we go. We're using this one as a trial, so if you enjoy it, please tell us that you like it, or if you have any friendly advice, feel free to
let us know.
But yeah, hopefully it's something you enjoy watching us enjoy watching Marvel stuff and superhero stuff and generally TV shows that we enjoy. So sit back, tell us your thoughts. You know the drill. Subscribe, hit that like button. I know he's pain. I was Big Head.
You're going to change the world.
I've been so excited for this show. You know how excited I've been.
Yeah.
I could watch a British Bake Off all day, every day.
At AIM, we do science for science's sake, and we study for nothing less than conquering the world. Stark knew we were coming. You tweeted current move about to
I know what this is. This is boot envy. You're better than that, Monica.
I came to AIM to work with the brilliant MODOK who mutated himself through experiments. Change the world.
Baby steps, Monica. Baby.
I'm just thinking of Euro Trip. Where's the boot?
Yeah.
Where does he go at night? Nobody knows.
Sterling Archer.
Oh, no one took the cans out?
Your socks can fold into the shape of a Bavarian pretzel. It only took us 10 hours. Anyway, if you like what you saw, check out my book, Certify Your Life. I'm getting approached for sponsorship deals with huge companies. YouTube, Google, Rumble, Grimble.
Food smells like potpourri. Fall scent. Do you think he changes it for the seasons?
Smoothie machine's acting up.
Could totally see Tony doing that though.
Did Ross Dressful over there just call me a smoothie machine? I'm the super adaptoid, a high-tech robot with an artist's soul.
Blast. Oh.
Trisha Cassidy's new figure skating costume was egg white, which is only 2 shades away from my cloud white costume. So I catfished her, leaked her DMs, and now everyone in school knows about her blood disorder.
Now, we talked about this. You can't catfish people without using a VPN to disguise your IP address. 8 million on the Hunters, 20 million on the laser cannon, 30 million for the airships, and $49.95 for the software that lets me put price tags on video footage. That last thing, let's cut that. Am I good businessman?
We need to talk about the leadership.
Aw.
What the hell is that?
Experiment? Now, it's time you stop.
Jesus, it just pissed out of what I thought was a smell.
You have failed to.
Okay, it just scratched kill me into the linoleum.
I said it's time you step down and let me run AIM.
Soon there won't be any aim to run at all. What? We're completely out of cash, even accounting for sales of weapons, stolen vibranium, and bootleg Avengers toys. Some kids prefer Spooderman.
Spooderman.
Impossible! You are hereby relieved of your status as CPA Supreme and as a living person. personal taxes. I'm sorry. I thought this coffee was for everyone. Moron!
You've bankrupted this organization. AIM is finished.
Oh, don't worry. MODOK will fix this. MODOK will save you all. We're under attack. Die for me!
He's me.
Yeah.
Sacrifice yourselves.
Prepare to suck sauce.
I love it, love it. I'm Austin Vandersley. I work for Grumble. We heard you need funding.
Why would you think that?
Because of your Grumble searches. How to save company from bankruptcy, my empire's crumbling, oh god, and coolest ways to commit suicide.
We share a family computer. It was probably my son's empire that was crumbling. All right. Big ideas to save Abe. Guys, my brain trust. What have you got for me?
Blood car.
What's that?
Car that runs on blood.
Terrible. What else?
Dad, one of your dumbasses spilled acid all over my boyfriend.
Come on, guys. Acid is expensive.
Mona, I was listening at the door and just my.
I love how it has that, you know, Modern Family.
Office,
Oh, yeah, and
yeah.
the Office zoom in from Blur.
I'm making enough to support us. Maybe it's my turn to take the reins.
AIM is MODOK. MODOK is AIM. Without it, I wouldn't even know who I am.
Wow, if that's true, I think we need to have a very serious conversation about what that means for us.
Oh, I'll get it.
Oh,
Let's go, but I'm not selling my company. And I'm not spitting out this gum. I just put it in, and it's got another 45 minutes.
damn right. That's yeah. Damn right.
That's you.
That's me. Think Bang Farm to the table.
Do is talk about Grumble. But you see, Grumble never intended to offend you. Best of all, Grumble wants
Yeah, okay.
extremely hands-off.
Skee ball.
Let me. I'll be right back. Make yourself at home. There's Monster Energy drinks in literally every drawer.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay, you got me.
Back when you were super evil.
Oh, can I have it?
Sorry, it means too much to me.
Don't give me that look.
Time to enjoy a return to normalcy. What is all of this?
I love that he's walking, but it's just his hobbit chair.
What happened to my torture chamber?
Grumble had it changed to a daycare. Just disabling the laser grid security system. All good, kid. Yay!
Yay!
Where's Austin? Where's...
Me, big fan, love the mural. I weep in awe of its beauty. But some employees filed a complaint about its appropriateness.
What? Why? Enough! I want everything back to the way it was.
Bummer, dude. You gave away control when Grumble acquired AIM. It was all clearly stated in the
Contract.
What? I don't remember that. I have a computer brain.
As you can see.
Always read the contract.
It's like me whenever someone talks.
But I'm done. You won't even miss that eyesore.
That's how you decorate a wall.
Yeah.
A good outline. I love that he's got crystals everywhere.
I'm the boss, the big cheese, the king queso, the cheddar daddy. Cheddar daddy is a thing people say. Brain!
That'd be the neural inhibitor.
But MODOK will not leave without reparations. Your
Take the bunny.
waffles is now mine.
Aw.
Nah, I didn't even want this.
Aw.
But what if he changes his mind? Or we changes his mind? That's it!
We changes his.
Mine heist mission will be risky. Dangerous.
I'm still not used to MODOK being in like a suburban
Yeah.
You shall follow your
house.
family will be provided for. With the gift of a frozen butterball turkey. Not those skinny minis either. We're talking 50.
Sassy.
Sassy Adaptoid.
Have to break into AIM. Luckily, there's a weak spot.
Where I come in.
No! Childish boy will help us exploit it. Once we're in, I'll modify the cortex manipulator so I can attach it directly to Austin's brain.
Right. And then that's where I come in. I morph into a chainsaw and cut off Austin's skull.
No! This has to look legit. Therefore, I'm going to shrink down to microscopic size and enter Austin's body via a dart gun.
Excuse me, where the hell do I come in?
Bills are on a really high shelf.
You have a hover chair. You can fly!
You think I'm afraid of run? You have your amputated arm.
You gonna read attention right now? Gary's tennis game is back on.
Suck it. Now, let's get small. Hijack my wife's body, that'd be unforgivable. Unless, one time she told me I could.
What do you think? I just cut my bangs. Oh, I'll never get bangs again. Mona, I'm pregnant. With the bangs. Mona, this time I think I'm really pregnant. And I'm also thinking about growing out my bangs. What do you think? I believe in you, Mona.
Iron Man stopped us again. Maybe I should give this all up.
Screw Iron Man. AIM, your plans for conquering the world, they're all worth fighting for. And you're not fighting alone.
Really?
This marriage is a two-way street. I'll always support you, and you'll always support
She
me.
did tell me I could hijack the
Oh god.
No. As a woman in the corporate space, you worked too hard to get here. Tell me more.
Have I mentioned my reach in bilingual demos? Español, habla español.
So important.
Beat his ass, Jody.
This has been great, Jody, but I really have to sign these contracts before close of business.
Full of ideas for extending it to athleisure.
Mommy, wow. MODOK is big now. Okay, Austin. You can forget about signing those.
Signed, sealed, and
No!
you're not in control anymore. And unless you start playing ball, your time at AIM might be limited.
Your favorite childhood toy?
Yeah, that was my trick on you. I got it on Craigslist. They paid me to pick it up.
Aw.
I hated it so much. Each family member took a moment to spit on it before they handed it to me.
Aw, I'd take a MODOK toy.
You got one.
I want more.
I, MODOK, have vanquished our foes, restored you back to whatever it is you do here. MODOK. I feel like you're not in a celebration place, Jody.
Feel like you're angry at me.
Feel like you're angry. You said you would support me. I took over your body.
Madam?
I think I want a separation.
Oh.
Ah, you must be referring to the tiramisu, which is, of course, separated by
No, I mean, I want a divorce.
Jody?
Ah, a famous dove horse. A miniature horse made of creamy dove
Get out of here!
Oh.
Dessert?
I think I do want a divorce from you.
MODOK can fix this. I'll pay more attention to you. I'll eat less stuff off the ground. I'll call out your name during sex instead of mine. Oh, Jane.
Did you just look at me then? Wow.
It was so easy.
Wow. I will call out your name. I can't believe you just looked at me. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was really fun. That was so fun. All right, now.
It's interesting. I'm normally not a massive fan of the stop animation kind of bit, especially the Robot Chicken-esque. But that I enjoyed. I did
See,
enjoy it.
I was a huge fan of Robot Chicken. I loved, especially the Marvel skits. But I like that this is very much more clean
Yes.
than Robot Chicken, and I don't know if it's legit, but Jordan Blum, who wrote this and directed everything with Patton Oswalt, showed Hayden in a giant MODOK costume with green screen effects for some of the stop motion. So, and I mean the stop motion toys, some of the behind the scenes stuff, they're
quite large.
they're huge.
Yeah.
So I can totally see him actually being in that mold to get like the movement in that, because it's really quite intricate.
They've got the movement down quite nicely. It's not too jarring where it's like a...
Yeah, it's very smooth. They've come so far. I mean, the overall story is going to be interesting as well. I mean, it's very different, especially to MODOK Head Games, the comic that just came out. where he has the imagination of his family. So whether there's going to be something along the lines of why he has a family to begin with, because it is a very interesting concept. We'd never seen MODOK with a family before, obviously, until the comic came out last month or a couple of months ago. But to see him a supervillain with his powers as the ruler of a scientific organization in AIM, have that suburban family life is very funny and very it's juxtaposed to everything that AIM and himself represent as a mental organism designed only for killing.
Well, it's going to be interesting as well, because this is going to be the first exposure of MODOK for a lot of people.
A lot of people. He's
so
a very
lot of
obscure
people
character.
Go, what is this? Why is this? And I think if it is a red herring of a throw it to a, it's all in his imagination, or it's a mental breakdown, or whatever it tends to be, it is going to throw a lot of people.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be interesting. There are a lot of Easter eggs in there.
Yes.
Like, obviously, the obvious ones of Fing Fang Farmhouse, which is run by the giant dragon Fing Fang Foom. There was Arcade. Arcade is a huge X-Men villain. And there's the Super Adaptoid being super flamboyant and over the top. I loved it. But, I mean, it's one of those series that I think is going to pick up a huge... If it's not a popular, like, big rating series, it's going to be a series I can easily tell it's going to have a huge cult following.
Oh, definitely going to have an easily big cult following.
Yeah, because it's going to be big. I mean, you've had Iron Man in it already, who I think was don't quote me, but I think Iron Man was played by John Hamm from Mad Men. Like, half the DuckTales cast is in here.
Yeah.
Ben Schwartz is his son. All I can hear is Dewey and Sonic.
Yeah.
I love Ben Schwartz. Melissa Fumero as MODOK's daughter, who is kind of, being a little bit evil in her adolescence.
Love it.
Catfishing. But
Catfishing, now everyone knows about a blood disease.
it's good. It's good because MODOK has turned into one of those characters that has been very much a joke in comics for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Even though he does have very serious roles to play. Like, he's always in a lot of books, but he's never had that kind of exposure and significant seriousness that he really had in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
When he was in Tales of Suspense and all the subsequent Iron Man and Captain America runs. And I mean, he was basically turned into a joke when MODAM came into it.
Yeah.
But he's always a decent character to explore, and I just love his unique look.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't
big
really
floating journey head, big floating giant head with tiny little arms and legs.
Yeah. Who needs to climb a ladder when he's got a hover chair? But it's a series that I think is gonna pick up. I'm very much looking forward to episode 2.
Yeah.
I know that there are a lot of cameos still to come. We got Wonder Man. We've got Mr. Sinister still to come. Oh, my boy. But it's just fun, and it's fun to see. I think it's good because you have very serious comic book stories and comic book shows. It's good to have the more lighthearted things, not only for kids, but this is very adult oriented. Like, there's obviously cursing in it and a lot of adult themes and things that you can relate to in terms of, having discrepancies with partners and did they say that?
Did they say that?
I'll twist the words a little bit so it sounds like they said that.
But I have this memory of you saying that. Yeah.
Now all we need is a mural of me sprawled with my giant head on a wall. We just need that.
Please no.
We need that. You deserve that.
You can't.
You deserve
You can't
it,
have little
right?
chubbies of you with little wings going.
little chubby chibbies.
Yeah, little
of
chubby
me.
chubbies going. Ding.
I totally can, especially after you looked at me in that last
That was
that
a great
last
bait.
bit.
That was such a great bait.
You are the absolute worst. But I mean, it's a series that has a stellar voice cast. The writing for that was really fun. I mean, to have Grumble, obviously a play on Google.
Yeah.
And
Grumble.
but there are and there are a lot of things that are parallel to the real world where
The rise of the influencer and the rise of the importance of make your sock into a pretzel. It only took us 10 hours.
But even the issues that you don't think about of we went through your search history and found all
Yeah.
these things that you searched for, and
That's
we've come
why
to
we're
you.
here.
Like, everything's available, everything's accessible, which is why you don't type stupid stuff online.
Or you always use private.
VPN. If you're catfishing, use a VPN.
Always use a VPN.
I like that episode a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be fun to see how the story goes on. We got a nice little hook at the end where there's the separation. So MODOK's obviously now battling to save his own company from being taken over, and now he's trying to save his family.
relationships.
So I think there's going to be that nice mix of humor with sincerity and genuine character development and progression for MODOK,
Yeah.
while also having a crap ton of Easter eggs
Yes.
for comic book people to enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm super keen for this. Tell us your thoughts. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, we've covered
Pretty much it.
everything.
That was pretty much it. Awesome. Well, tell us your thoughts on MODOK and our video in the comments below. Subscribe, give the video a like, and yeah, tell us if you have any tips for us. We'd love to hear it. I'm Trent,
I'm Julia.
and as always,
Keep it nerdy.